Hello and welcome to my channel, where I provide top 10 of my own personal bucket list. On today's video, we are going to talk about timepiece and what a better way to tell others that time is money than by purchasing the costliest timepiece you can afford. There are some watches out there that are beyond anyone's reach no matter how deep your pockets are. The beginning of the luxury watches can be traced back to the 18th century during the peak of the jewelry manufacturing. The Swiss are considered to be pioneers of the modern wristwatch as we know them. Most of their notable houses such as Breguet, Rolex, Patek Philippe, Prado, and Louis Jeans has evolved to satisfy successive generations over time. Number 10 on our list, the Louis Monet Metiers Collection. Louis Monet is located in Saint Blaise, Switzerland, specializing in the creation of the luxury watches, often featuring exotic materials and innovative technology, underpinned by the philosophy of limited edition mechanical art. All Louis Monet timepieces are either exclusive, limited edition, or unique pieces, just like the Louis Monet Metiers. First in the collection is the Trevillon Mars dial, features the handcrafted fragment of the Jidad Al-Harasis 479 meteorite, an authentic piece of the planet Mars that fell on Earth. The Jidad Al-Harasis 479, probably more than 180 million years old. Because of its rarity, Martian meteorites can sell as much as 1,000 per gram, more than 15 times the current price gold. Second in the collection is the Trevillon Rosetta Stone. Dial features a fragment of the oldest rock in the solar system and the oldest meteorite found on Earth, with an estimated age of 4,566,200,000 years old. Third is the asteroid Trevillon dial, which features the mysterious asteroid formed near to the Sun, named Itkif. The asteroid has offered an outstanding information about the formation of the solar system, but the origin of the asteroid is yet unknown. And the last piece on the collection is the Metiers Trevillon Moon. The lunar meteorite has been found in Dhofar, Sultanate of Oman. There you have it, the 4 meteorites collection with a whopping price tag of 4.6 million each. Number 9 on the list, the Big Bang Trevillon, created by the Swiss manufacturer Hublot, is one of the most expensive rich watches in the world today. The timepiece is encrusted with at least 1,282 diamonds weighing 100 carat. This includes 6 emerald cut diamonds engraved on the bracelet, each weighing more than 3 carat. Each stone was chosen individually to ensure consistency in terms of color, scheme, and quality. It took about 14 months to assemble all the required stones from across the globe and then resize them as necessary. Hublot has been famed for manufacturing extremely costly timepieces. This Big Bang is housed in a 44 diameter case, which rounded with sapphire crystal with exterior and interior anti-reflective coating. The case is also equipped with an 18 karat white gold screw-in crown, adorned with 12 baguette diamonds weighing a total of 0.66 carat, in addition to 1.06 carat rose-cut diamond. Number 8 on our list, Vacheron Constantin reference number 57260 is one of the most complicated watch ever made. This pocket watch is a breakthrough technical feat from fine watchmaking. From the initial idea conceived by the major collector, the reference 57260 watch became a reality thanks to the determination of the Vacheron Constantin to redefine the limits of the possible. With its technical excellence combining traditional watchmaking principles with the latest technological advances, the reference 57260 watch is a wholly original creation with a total of 57 complications, some of which are unique, including multiple calendars and a double retrograde split-second chronograph. Also to consider its aesthetic excellence. Featuring a double dial, the reference 57260 watch offers an elegant display with perfect readability. In a complement to a harmonious design, this masterpiece of watchmaking is framed by a sleek, perfect proportion line, the tradition of special authors. Producing tailor-made complicated watches is a tradition of Vacheron Constantin. The reference 57260 watch is part of the lineage of exceptional creation that have marked the history of the Vacheron Constantin since its inception. Number 7 on the list, the Patek Philippe reference number 1518. On November 13, 2016, a stainless steel Patek Philippe reference number 1518, not made of gold, diamond, or a platinum, just plain old stainless steel, perpetual calendar chronograph reach watch with moon face, established a new world record for the highest price paid for any wristwatch at auction. After the bidding war that carried on for 13 minutes, the steel Patek Philippe 1518 sold for unprecedented king ransoms $11,112,020. Now the question, how did a stainless steel reach watch worth $11 million? And I have three answers for you. First, the rare 1518 inch steel is the only one of the four examples known and was made in 1943. Second, the inner case is stamped with the serial number 508473 and underneath the number is the number 1, indicating that this particular watch was the first references of the 1518 in stainless steel ever made. Third, of the 281 pieces made, the majority of the references 1518 during the 14-year production run, only 4 stainless steel was ever made. Stainless steel is by far the rarest case material that Patek Philippe chose to use during the mid-20th century for their complicated watches, considering the extremely high value of their watches. Number 6 on our list, the Jacob & Co. Billionaire's Watch. Jacob & Co. surprised everyone at the Baselworld in 2015, unveiling the world's most lavish and intentionally outrageous timepiece, covered with diamonds from head to bottom and also featuring a Trevillon. The one-of-a-kind creation has been named the Jacob & Co. Billionaire's Watch and sits its value at over $18 million. You probably have to be a billionaire to afford it. Measuring 58mm by 47.5mm, this dazzling skeleton timepiece is rather large, featuring an 18K white gold case and bracelet with a 260 carats of emerald cut diamond covering basically every inch of its watch. Apparently, every individual diamond weighs 3 carat, which means this watch will be pretty heavy as well. Apart from the blissful emerald cut baguette diamond stones, you will be surely charmed by the gun blue skeletonized hands which point to the diamond hour markers, and on the back of the dial, you could also find the Billionaire's brand logo. Fifth on the list is the Patek Philippe Super Complication. Patek Philippe number 198.385 was a very special commission from Mr. Graves. This erroneous example of human ingenuity contains 24 different horological complications, and the watch was constructed over a period of 7 years, beginning in 1925. 24 complications with the work taking place in the 1920s means that the timepiece was built entirely by hand, and all calculations for the 2,000 complications were done without a single aid of a single computer. That is absolutely mind-boggling. The watch hasn't been serviced since 1969. Seriously, it operates flawlessly, as do the chiming and the alarm mechanism. Turn the watch over and you'll see the Super Complications' infamous sky chart, the inspiration of oh so many Patek Philippe later watches. The stunning sky chart equation of time, sunrise, and sunset are all calibrated specifically to the New York City home of Henry Graves Jr., 65th Street and 5th Avenue. Mr. Henry Graves was the one who commissioned this watch. And number 4 on our list, the 201 carat from Chapard. Chapard Company, known by its elite watches, combine its knowledge for watch mechanism with jewelry pieces to create the interesting jewel. Generally, this watch may be proud of its 874 diamonds of different size. The largest of them weighs for about 15 carats, and you will additionally be amazed by the mechanism making the 3 largest diamonds move aside and open the watch case. On the list, the Grand Compilation, a pocket watch number 1160. Said to have been fascinated by Breguet's watches, Marie Antoinette acquired over the years a number of his timepieces, notably the Perpetual fitted with a self-winding device. In 1783, a mysterious admirer of hers ordered from Breguet, as a gift for the Queen, a watch that was sought to be as spectacular as possible, incorporating the fullest range of horological expertise known at that time. The order stipulated that whatever possible gold should replace other metals, and that auxiliary mechanism like compilations should be numerous and varied as possible. No time or financial limits were imposed. The Queen never got to admire her present. Watch number 1160, known as the Maria Antoinette in her honor, it was only finished in 1827, 44 years after her death. For 2 centuries now, both this timepiece's extreme intricacy and its fabulous destiny have fascinated watchmakers and haunted the imagination of collectors. Stolen in 1983 from a museum in Jerusalem and finally recovered in December 2007, this undisputed masterpiece of horology experienced a fate so mysterious and bizarre that it became something of an obsession. In 2004, Nicholas G. Hayek challenged Breguet's watchmaker to build an exact replica of this breathtaking pocket watch. Number 2 on the list is the fascination from Graf. Graf Diamond has unveiled a watch with more than 152 carats of white diamond, worth a whopping price of $40 million, making it one of the most expensive timepieces that has ever been created. In addition to the timepiece, the watch also has a detachable 38-carat flawless diamond that can be worn as a ring. And number 1 on our list, The Hallucination by Graf. And that is my own personal collection of the most expensive watches in the world. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.